Hey, shout out to Cousin Jesse, one of the biggest Gamecocks out there. Yeah, let's talk about Heisman and Beamer, boss. Let's do South Carolina next, Shane. This should be a fun one here.
Oh, yeah.
But the Gamecocks, if you're just listening here, we open the season in the Beamer Bowl, Virginia Tech in Atlanta. Then we get South Carolina State at home. We get Vanderbilt at home. Then we get a bye. Then we're at Mizzou. Then we're Kentucky at home. We get another bye. And then we're at LSU, Oklahoma at home, Alabama at home, at Ole Miss, at A&M, and then Coastal Carolina and Clemson, those last two at home to round us out. A lot of games in a row to end the season here. What do you think about the Gamecocks?
Mike, I would love to sit here and say 10-2, but I think 9-3 is going to be South Carolina next year. Similar situation, and but I feel like they get in with that. This year was an eye opener, and we talked about how bad the committee was, and I don't think it happens next season. But I do think, looking at South Carolina's schedule, 9-3 is what I got them going. What about you?
Well, where are the three losses?
Well, and here's where I kind of messed up on my list, because I'm trying to remember what I did with Ole Miss and Bama, but I'm pretty sure.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm pretty sure.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
I am at A&M, revenge game. I think that'll be massive for the Aggies. So give me the loss there, and then the second loss. Oh, buddy, I'm gonna say I'm struggling to find it, Shane. I'm struggling to find it because I said 10-2, but I think I went with a loss at LSU. I know you got 2 weeks to prepare. It's a little bit of a revenge game in itself. But you just know if South Carolina gets on a hot streak, they're going to give that old LSU what they always do and say, let's make it a night game. Let's make it a disadvantage to everybody that plays down there. So give me a loss at LSU. Give me a loss at A&M. It's just so damn hard to win on the road in this league. And I also said when the schedule came out, Shane, if they can split the away games,
yeah,
and easier said than done. I mean, Ole Miss whooped their ass last year. Or this year, whatever you want to call it, and it's not going to be the same Ole Miss.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you that one, even though it's on the road. And Missouri has owned your ass, and I know you just beat them, so that's not a given either. But I'm saying if you could split those four, Mizzou, LSU, Ole Miss, and A&M, all on the road, if you could split them, now you're still going to have to beat Alabama. You're going to have to beat Clemson at home. But if they split them, I think they're going to the college football playoff. Give me South Carolina 10-2.
Go back to Bama for a second. I'm sorry, I should have been paying more attention. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and do Ole Miss for me. So what did I say? Ole Miss? I got 10-2, right?
I think so.
But I said Florida. So yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go 9-3. Sorry.
Okay.
I want to do 10-2. I've got a stretch there. I mean, it's going to be a terrible little November start, but I've got Bama, Ole Miss, A&E. Shit. Do you get in if that happens?
9-3?
Yeah, I don't know if that happens. I don't think you get in.
Well, Sankey's going to change the rules this offseason, so 9-3 may get you in, but it may not if they don't change the rules, you know?
Not
and I hear that's coming.
Yeah.
I hope we're not breaking news people here, but
yeah. I would
trust
think
me
that
on this one, Shane.
A 9-3 South Carolina with that schedule should get in, just like they should have got in this year. But there's some winnable games. So even though I've got the Ole Miss, the Bama, I could still be convinced that South Carolina wins that one. This is another team that I feel like doesn't have to go to Sam's Club and bulk shop, if you will. They can go to, when them find, those, what do you call those fancy grocery stores?
Like a fresh market?
Yeah, where you just go in and you get like a couple, like the meat and 2 vegetables that you need to complete the recipe. I feel like that's what South Carolina's in. Just go in there and pinpoint a couple of those and they'll be in good shape.
Hey.